Okay, now I have all 4 of my flying geese completed, and the next step to making my star block is I need to create this strip and this strip. So I have my pop fabric right here, and I'm going to attach 2 flying geese to it. All right, so I'm going to take my flying geese and I'm going to lay it against my pop panel. I'm going to pin my corners down, and then I'm going to put an extra pin in the center just to help keep things nice and straight while I'm running it through the machine. I'm going to do the same thing to this side. Now, my ghosts are touching on this side. If you attached it like this, it would be facing the wrong way. So you want to make sure the V is going straight up like a V, or an arrow pointing towards you, however you want to see that. All right, and one last pin here in the center, and I'm going to run it through my machine. Now, I am using a different foot for this step. The foot that I'm going to be using is going to have a 1/4 inch seam line marker. That is this one, with that little line marker right there. So as long as I put the edge of my fabric up against this little metal line right here, I will have a 1/4 inch seam line, and that will get me exactly where I need to be so that all my seam lines will be the same size throughout the entire project. All right, so as I sew, I like to keep my pins right over here underneath my hand, so that way as I pull a pin, I can immediately drop it into my magnetic catch. I'm gonna go ahead and remove pin 1, holding it firm so it doesn't move around. Line it up with this metal foot, getting my needle right over the edge of the fabric, holding the string in the back. Now, as I get to these seam lines, on occasion, they like to slip and bend and push around under the foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little scissors that I have, and I'm going to hold it down flat and firm, so as it goes up to the foot, it doesn't move. And it goes straight underneath, and I don't have to worry. Now, they do have special tools for that, but I personally just use my little scissors. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. My little scissors come in handy quite often. Repeating that same process on this side. Okay, now I need to go iron this open and open my seam lines here in the back. All right, one more side to go. I am gonna have to order myself some more spray. Or if anybody wants to affiliate and work with me and send me some spray, I will use your spray in my videos. Okay, now I have completed this strip. And I've ironed my seam lines open in the back. Make sure you follow along for my next video where I take my next 2 flying geese, attaching my background fabric to each corner.